Welcome to Ain't Scared Garage. We finally got the paint. So we're going to paint the stupid fender. All right, stand by. All right, so I know the angle's probably not awesome, but I try to get it so you can see what we're doing rather than, just seeing us being goofballs. Of course, right now I'm not being a goofball because I don't have my clown. I mean, Paul with me. Sometimes I mix up words. I don't know why. So I got, you saw earlier, she's all straight, blocked, ready to go. Now I'm going to take it down to 400 before we put the color code on. This is prep spray. I've talked about that before. Spray it on towel. Don't spray it on the piece because it will totally melt your paint. This is take all the grease off it. Be light because it will melt the paint, no question. It don't take much of this stuff. Get all that grease off of there, any dirt, whatever happens to be on it. I just don't want it to get up in the nozzle. I mean nozzle. I don't want it to get up into the sandpaper, if there is anything. So now we got that pretty much cleaned off. There was a loose hair floating around when I put that last primer on it. It was right there. Hair's gone, but the mark left isn't. So I think it'll stand out without having to re-primer it. Let's see, we will find out. Right there. All right, I'm gonna take it to the corner of this. A little crazy. Cut things up. Finding spots out here in sunlight that I didn't find before. So, the block, I put a fresh piece of paper on it. One thing about this. Just when you think you got it licked, you don't. Not if you want it right. There. All right. Telling you about this stuff here. Auto touch-up. You get it at autotouchuppaint.com. Yeah, autotouchup.com. Okay. You'll see this is really great stuff. I've used it on Big Blue and it matches great. However, Order it plenty far in advance. Do not pay for expedited shipping. 7 to 10 days. It took me 16 days to get it. I paid for 7 to 10 days shipping. So don't pay for the expedited shipping, but it's really good stuff. And you can get the clear coat from, and you can get the 2-part clear coat that's in the can as well. And that's what I have to do this with. So this is Max 36A006, whatever. This is a 2-part activator and clear coat. Okay, and what happens is you're going to take this out of here, and you pop it on here, and then you clamp it down on the table, and then you shake it up. What that does is it pushes this little knob in here, and then that little knob breaks open the activator that's inside of there, and then you mix it up really good, and then you got real 2-part clear coat, you know. And this stuff will be just like what came from the factory. So we're still waiting for this to dry a little bit. I'm ready for paint. Right, base coat. Mix up really well. And test right here. We'll see. Light coat. Ay, vey. Keep a rag, keep this clean. Hopefully, being the first coat, that won't be a big deal. All right. Let dry a minute. A couple spots, this spot there, these spots here. Yep, that one's definitely got to be sanded out. The other one should be all right, but I'll run some sandpaper over it anyway. That one is toast. The spots where the metal's showing through aren't covering well. What do we do with this here? Primer will cover these spots. Right here, yep. No sand those spots. I'm just going to put it on top of the primer. It should be fine. Yeah. What the metal's showing through is just a different color. Anyway, it won't cover it. Oh man. Damn it. I'm becoming unhappy with this company now because of the way it's spraying out of this damn can. It's spattering. Inside, because this stuff's too expensive. Inside here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this up and I'm gonna spray the inside with the duplicate. I'm not looking to get a showroom finish on the inside, just on the outside. I messed up completely. Screwed everything up. So I had to actually lay down some filler. And now I gotta sand the filler down. Yep. That's really messed it up. Back to the drawing board. All right, folks, I'm gonna quit while I'm behind.
Why?
Let this dry, and then I will put a clear coat on it. All right, so here's the stuff I told you about before. We'll see how it works. I've never used it. We will see. Yeah, pop that on there, just like that. Theoretically, then should be all it takes. Yep. Make sure that it's done. Enough activator and clear coat in here. More than one ball in there. Because you want to get this stuff mixed well. I just got this mask on. I got the right one coming. If you're doing it inside, make sure you use the respirator. I'm outside, breeze is blowing, which isn't the best thing for painting, mind you, but that's what it is. That stuff falling on the fender. But whatever. Alright. Breeze is blowing. Of course, it's blowing this stuff right away. Got the whole thing done, but that's one whole can of $36 spray coat. I'm going to buy a sprayer. I'm going to go down to the paint shop around here, and I'm going to get the real stuff. And it two drips on the paint. That runs, they are actual drips from this dumb can. When I was using that stupid thing they sent with it. Now, if you're going to use it, just use your finger to spray it. Can't really get it to spray out anymore here. Don't want it orange peeled, but yep, it's going to be. Yep. We will definitely have to sand this clear coat and polish it. Whatever. Yep. Thought that was a good idea. Doing a little repair, fine. Doing a whole fender, probably not. So anyway, my friends, you know, we're all a bunch of Mustang folks, and they have, a lot of them have the torch red, and they love the torch red. I got torch red thinking it was the right stuff because I didn't have the code. And I put it on. The torch red is kind of orange tint to it. I never really liked torch red for some reason. That was evidently why. This is called electric current red. It didn't look like much on the truck, but the truck is old. So now that it's on here, that's beautiful. I want the whole truck to look like that. We'll see how much I can polish out of it. But I doubt I'm going to get that finish. until I paint the whole truck. Yeah, and she's orange peeled all up. Yep. And something else just laid on it. So that's what I got. I don't know how it's coming up on camera. See here, this is beautiful. It's where I was able to spray it thick. But when you come down over here, right here, see, you get across it, maybe you can see it, is orange peeled to hell. Because I could not put it on thick. Long top seems to be okay, which is nice. That way I don't have to sand back into the metal. I think we'll be okay, but you know, it's definitely not perfect. So we have breeze today. I don't know how that's going to affect the sound quality, but you saw how bad this was. So use a little 400. I'm going to use a little 600. You see if we can't polish out some of this really horrible clear coat. Let's just see what happens. I don't know how thick it is. We'll find out. See now, when you're polishing clear coat, you see what you have here. See this white? That's fine. That's clear coat. Okay? If those suds turn red, or whatever color your piece is, you're through the clear coat, you're into the base coat, and you pretty much got to start over. I need to get a towel. It's not going to be here because you can't really tell. Just wipe it off a little bit. Wipe it off a little bit, and as it dries, you'll see shiny spots. Okay, it's almost like your base coat, your guide coat. This is getting there, but I can still see shiny spots. Where you see shiny spots, that's orange peel. Found what I need. 2,000. That'll get me right where I want to be for polishing. Wish I'd gone look for this before, but oh, they have it. All right. Still scratched here. talking about this. All right, I'll start with this one here. This, it looks horrible in here because I didn't re-prep it. Whatever. I have used this to repair a spot on the truck. You saw that. That would have been the cap cooler. And it matched up pretty good, and it looks good. It's nice. Once if you got it primed, if you put primer and everything, you've done your proper prep job. Well, I didn't do in that corner. That was just a repair, by the way. Then this stuff works pretty good. It's a single stage. It doesn't. It's gonna look okay, but it's not gonna be factory. You want the only way to get factory is two-stage paint. All right, so that brings me to this one here. The automotive touch-up, like I said. No sponsors. I have no sponsors. Automotive touch-up. Yeah, automotivetouchup.com. If you go there, take your paint code for your car, you order a can of this, depending on how much you're doing. Remember, Fender like this, took 2 cans. Okay, so you got to order 2 cans in order to do that much. That'll give you a basic idea how much you want to order. This stuff, I mean, you see, it's beautiful. If it weren't for the clear coat, this would be perfect. It would be absolutely gorgeous. For small jobs, it would be awesome. It does work. I will keep using it. As I said, do not pay for expedited shipping. You won't get it. I don't care what they say. 7 to 10 days. It took me 16 days to get it. No. I was a little aggravated over that because I wanted to do the job 2 weeks ago. But, so just order and just pay for regular shipping. This stuff really does. It matched the truck. It matched Big Blue. It's beautiful. I'm really pleased with that. This, on the other hand, Spray Max. It's just called Spray Max. 2K clear glamour, whatever. Anyway, here's my take. All right. In order to do this fender, luckily I had 2 of these properly, you need 2, maybe even 3 cans, but I'm just going to go with 2 cans. We're going to talk about 2 cans. Okay? If I had 2 cans, I could have put a much better clear coat on, a much thicker clear coat. I wouldn't have rubbed through here, I wouldn't have rubbed through here, and I wouldn't have had, I don't think I would have had this sand quite as aggressively. There's more that has to be done. Like I said, I'll do it later on the truck, just a couple spots. You pop the thing off, put it on the bottom, here's it right here. You push it in, and that breaks the activator. This is real clear coat with activator. Now, $37 a can. If I got 2 cans of clear coat, that's $74. I can buy good clear coat and activator a gallon for just over $100. So yeah, it don't pay to buy it. So that's what I'm going to do. I already ordered a spray gun. I did my homework. I checked it out. I got a decent gun. I can't remember the brand, but I got it from Summit, and it's a decent brand. And I'll explain all about that when it gets here. When we get ready to do another clear coat job, which will most likely be the door. But the other thing about the can is, if you understand about painting, you can adjust your fan. You want your fan to be a certain size. So the fan on this is like this. It's a typical, it goes like this. It's a typical spray can fan. It's a little better than most, but it's a typical spray can fan. Now, if you got a fan like this on that, okay, a decent spray gun, even a low budget like I bought, is a fan like that. So that instead of you covering a little bit at a time, you can, do a decent amount and get your overlap better. It's really hard to get overlap with a small fan. You get it, but you can wind up having it too thick. This turned out really good. I can't complain for what it is. But like I say, that's my take. This is too expensive. It's just way too expensive to use, and you get a better job with the spray. Have I ever used a paint sprayer? No. Again, I ain't scared. So just do it if you think you want to do a certain thing and you just want to try it out. Don't be scared. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. This I have kind of done this before, and but not quite to the extent that I did here. And it's going to be even better when I try it again with a paint gun. I believe I'm willing to try anything, because once you try it and you do it, you're probably going to hear me say this live. It'll either turn out great or you'll screw it all up. Doesn't matter. Just do it. All right? So that's my take on it. Too expensive. Good stuff. Got to wait too long to get it. It's stupid.